Dean, that was a real baptism of fire into Championship rugby.
Yeah, welcome to the Championship. Look, fair play to Barrow. They were miles better than us today. They were faster. They wanted it more, and that's the most disappointing thing in the change room is we got out enthused, and that's not a Hunslet team we want to be associated by, and something we need to fix pretty quickly. Otherwise, it'll be a long year.
We had an opportunity to go 2-0 up. We got a penalty in their 20-ish. Went for goal early doors and unfortunately missed it. And then for the next few minutes, then we spent time defending on our line.
Yeah, it was a pattern from that continued all first half, Scott, to be honest. We completed around 30% in the first half, and that doesn't give you anywhere near a fighting chance to be able to go and win a game. His kicking game wasn't great. When we did complete it, we invited them on to us. They made too many metres. Our kick chase wasn't good enough. We were just out enthused, and we had no effort area wins really. But yeah, that was a call from the field to take the two. I think we looked slightly nervous coming into our first Championship game. We missed it, but then obviously Noah broke away and scored. And probably the most pleasing thing and the most threatening we looked is when we went to our outside backs. Our outside backs look a real threat. We need to start giving them the ball on the front foot, and we'll cause some teams some problems.
I think that the story when we look back at the video over the week will probably be that we did far too much defending in that first half. Some of it through our own errors, inviting them down into our half. For example, when we missed the penalty, we then knocked the dropout on our 40, and you're just inviting them straight back into pressure on our goal line.
Yeah, we erred. We didn't kick well. We gave away penalties, late shot. Ethan goes in the bin, and we just defended, mate. And when you defend that much, you're never going to get any good ball because you're always coming out of your own end. And Barrow did that really well. They turned the screw, and Brad Walker played in a dinner suit today. We never got at him, and he just kicked us to death and ran the ball, and everything we previewed we didn't do, and everything that we previewed that Barrow would be good at, they did, and they turned up and they were just miles better. And it's probably a bit more frustration than anything else because we were a lot better than we showed today.
Is it something that you can work on in training to put right the wrongs from today? Do you get the tackle shields out and that sort of stuff?
Yeah, you can do all sorts in training to get it right, but a lot of it is making sure that the players are mentally prepared to go to battle and really go at it, because Bradford are coming now. There's no easy games this year. Every week's tough. Oldham have gone and absolutely hammered York today, and nobody saw that coming. London, Bradford were 10 point. Well, they were down 6-4 half time. London were winning. So there's no easy games, no let off, and Bradford coming to town next week, and we've just got to make sure that we're ready for the physical challenge that they're going to present to us. They're going to be big, they're going to be direct, they're going to want to get over us, and we need to go out and match that.
Is that one of the benefits this year, that there's no perceived easy games? So when you have put a performance up like that, you've got tough opposition week in, week out that you've got to be ready for?
Yeah, we need to learn to go week after week. Obviously last weekend, so this field, the effort was there. If we'd have put that much effort in today and really worked for each other and had green shirts in the frame, we'd have been a bit closer. But because we didn't, we then tried to create things out of nothing and try and solve problems on our own, and we're not about that. We're about being together. So yeah, we need to learn that week by week we've got to be on it and we've got to get better. But there's a time and a place to do everything, and not turning up and putting effort in was not one.
As you said, things don't get any easier with Bradford coming in next week to South Leeds. That's going to be a tough game. Everybody's got them up at top couple of places in their table that they're putting together in pre-season. What sort of different challenges will that face compared to? We always knew that coming up to Cumbria it's going to always be tough. All Cumbrian sides always are. Is it going to be different with what Bradford throw at you?
Yeah, definitely. I'd say Barrow probably play with the ball a little bit more. They're a bit more expansive, especially in yardage. Bradford are very direct, very tight in and around the ruck, and then when they get the opportunity to play and go wide, they will do. Their outside backs probably carry more. Ockenbaugh and Tafua really come off the back fence hard, so we've got to make sure we're ready for that. We'll be prepped. I know the staff already started their prep and their video last week. We always try and be a week in front, so we'll we'll leave no stone unturned. Dust ourselves down and really go at it, because it's a big one with the Championship returning to South Leeds. It's important that we go and represent the fans and right some wrongs from today.
Yeah. It's going to be a long bus journey home.
Yep, it is. Cheers, mate.
All right, cheers, Dan.
Thank you.
Dean, cheers.